Hey there, guys. I'm Renee. I am the owner and artist behind Chicly Reclaimed Decor, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be taking you through the process of how I took this box store variety vase that I found at a local thrift store and transformed it into an aged piece of home decor that looks as if it's from another time and place. I'll be sharing how I used air dry clay and stamps, along with several steps to how I used texture and other techniques to age this redesigned piece of old world inspired home decor. A great DIY that can be translated to a variety of projects. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in learning, stick around because that's what I will be going over today. But before we begin, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload new tutorials. Okay, guys, so I'm going to be using some old Redesign with Prima decor stamps that I have on hand, but you can use whatever stamps that you have. Now, this is a great project for using up maybe some older or some lower quality clay that you may have because you're going for a cracked and aged look. So any imperfections in the dry clay is actually going to accentuate that aged old world style that we're going for. So here, I simply am going to take some clay and roll it out, and I do recommend that you dust your surface with cornstarch before you begin this step to keep your clay from sticking. Now, you can roll your clay out as thick or as thin as you would like, but remember, the thicker your clay is, the longer you will need to wait for it to dry before you get to painting. So once my clay is rolled out, I'm going to distress the edges here by just ripping off bits here and there around the edge. Remember, texture is the name of the game with a project like this. Next, I took my stamps and began pressing them into the clay. I found it best after my clay was rolled out that lightly dusting the surface with cornstarch before I began this step kept my stamps from sticking to the clay. Hey there guys! Thanks so much for watching this tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed the process of seeing how we created this aged piece of home decor using air dry clay and stamps, along with some easy texture and hand painting techniques. Again, my name is Renee. I am the owner and artist behind Chicly Reclaimed Decor. If you liked today's tutorial and you're interested in more DIY content, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And today, I hope that I've inspired you to pick up a paintbrush and to do a little creating of your very own.